Welcome to yoga and welcome to Mary. So today, as I said in the email, we're going to do a lot of yoga poses are named after animals. And today we're going to do eagle and cow face pose because they share certain, well, especially the leg positions. Anyway, you'll see. So let's take a few minutes to, kind of come inside. That's how we start the class. So you're all seated. You could lie down if you want to. So just find your comfortable seat or whatever position you want. And close your eyes, and we're going to do the transition from busy outer world to just coming inside our bodies and listening, seeing where we are as we start practice. We've all had a lot of different things going on, so everyone will be different. So just check in, scan your body first physically, top to bottom, bottom to top. Just linger your awareness briefly on each body part and see what your body's telling you. Notice any areas that might feel a little tight or tense or maybe a little painful or sensitive. And just notice that. Try to release any tension you can as you're bringing your awareness around. And also notice your feeling tone, so emotions that can be a little harder to notice, but you'll get better at it as you practice. Just noticing what your feeling tone is. Are you bored, excited, nervous, happy, whatever. And also notice the state of your mind, whether you've got a lot of thoughts whizzing around or you're thinking about something that happened before you came in, or thinking about what's going to happen after class, and just notice. And then finally bring your awareness to your breath, and without trying to change it, just notice the qualities of your breath. So bring your awareness, follow the inhale as you inhale through your nose, if that's available. And exhale through your nose. Does your breath seem fast or slow or in between? Does it seem deep or shallow or in between? Even, maybe your inhale or exhale is longer than the other. There might be a pause between the inhale. So just follow your breath and notice how your body's breathing right now. And now we're going to do a pranayama, which is just taking control of your breath or working with the breath. And the pranayama today is heart-centered. So it's very simple. It's just as you inhale and exhale, taking slow, deep, even breaths. So you can assign a count to your breath, something that's comfortable. 3 on the inhale, 3 on the exhale. So inhale and exhale, an even count. You don't want to create tension, so something that feels very comfortable and even to you. So just for a few rounds, just start with the count. Just silently in your head, count whatever you want on the inhale and the same count on the exhale. Just a nice, comfortable rhythm. Inhale, flowing into the exhale. Exhale, flowing into the inhale. So smooth, even, deep breath. But not creating anxiety or tension. Just slow, deep, even. Now add one more thing, so continue that slow, deep, even breath to your count. And breathe as if you're breathing right into your heart, so the center of your chest. Just bring your awareness to that area of your body, noticing as you inhale, like you're breathing right into your heart space, your chest. And the exhale right out of your chest. So just a very simple focus on the breath, being slow, deep, even, coming into and out of your chest. And if you start to notice that you're thinking, just come back to your breathing in and out of your chest, the movement of your chest. As if you're breathing into and out of your heart. Slow, even breathing into and out of your heart space. Take 2 more rounds of that, and then let it go and just come back to your normal breath. And based on what you've seen, your body scan, create an intention for your practice, something positive, a positive affirmation, something you'd like to take away from practice today. Just repeat that a few times in your mind and let it go. You can come back and revisit your intention during practice. Setting an intention increases the likelihood that you will achieve what you intend. Okay, we're going to start practice on our backs. So come on over on your back and just put the strap next to the middle of your mat. I don't think we're going to need it during this part, but just have it handy. Okay, so come on over onto your backs. Bend your knees and bring your knees up over your hips like you're sitting on a chair on your back. Knees are over hips and knees are bent. And tug your knees into your chest. So bring both knees into your chest with your hands on your knees. We're going to be circling our knees around the hips. So both hands on your knees, and on an inhale, move your knees away from you. And on an exhale, bring your knees out to the side, away from each other, and around to the side and back to meeting at your chest. So that's going to be the moving with the breath. Inhale, push your knees together away. Exhale, knees come apart, around, and back to meet in the center. So your hands are on your knees, pushing them away and pulling them out. So that gives you a little mobility in your shoulders as well. Inhale away. Exhale back to your chest in the center. A couple more times. Let your breath initiate the movement. So slow, gentle movement, just opening up the hips. Okay, then the next time your knees are together, back hugged into your chest, we're going to reverse the movement. So now we're going to inhale. So knees are into your chest, hands on your knees. Inhale, bring your knees apart and out, around, and up to the top of the circle, meeting together. Exhale back to your chest. Okay, so we're just reversing the circle. Inhale, knees out to the side, tracing a circle, meeting at the top. Exhale together back into your chest. Just do a few more like that, moving with your breath. Just bring in some juice into the hips. And the next time you bring your knees into your chest, pause there. Hug your knees into your chest with your both hands on the shins and just rock a little bit back and forth. So this is called Apanasan. It's like an upside down child's pose. Okay, now take your feet straight up toward the ceiling. So both legs straight, feet up toward the ceiling. And lengthen your arms up toward the ceiling so your fingers are reaching up toward the ceiling. And just rotate your ankles and wrists. So rotate them a few times in one direction and then the other direction. And then point up with your toes, reach up with your fingers, and then bring your toes back toward your shins, your fingers back toward your arms. So just flexing and point and flex your hands and feet. Okay, then let your arms, keep your legs up, let your arms come down by your side. Palms face down, just on the mat beside you. And let your feet be just kind of neutral, not pointed or not toward your shins. And press your navel toward the mat, so get a little stability down in your low back. So press the low back a little bit toward the mat. And then take your legs out to the side, so wide out. And then as you come back, cross your right thigh over your left, so make it like an X with your legs. Keep your legs a little bit straight. Knees can be a little bit bent. Then inhale, legs come out. Exhale, cross the left thigh over the right. And then just go back and forth like that. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, right thigh over the left. And then the next time, left thigh over the right. So just a few times here. So this is going to be the leg position for both of the bowl poses. Crossing the midline. Just back and forth. Crossing your thighs to the best of your ability. Okay, then bend your knees and bring your feet back to the mat. And we'll just rest here, pause here for a minute. Maybe hug your knees back into your chest again, Apanasan, just hug them in again. Rock. Okay, then feet to the mat. Now we're going to do the bottom half of the lower legs, like crossing our ankles too. See how that works. So start by taking your right thigh and just cross it over your left. So your left foot's on the floor. And then lift your legs a little bit, just a little bit. And either press your lower legs together, so your thighs are crossed, press the lower legs together lightly. Then you may be able to cross the right ankle, let's see, I'm getting my legs back, your right ankle under the left. So you can see how that works. The thighs are crossed. And then let your feet drop. That makes it a little bit easier. And then you can either press your legs together, or you might be able to hook that one ankle under the other. But if you can't, that's fine. Cross the thighs and press the lower legs together lightly. It helps to have the knees bent. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And then uncross everything and keep your knees bent, feet off the floor. Take the left thigh over the right. And then either just press the bottom half part of your legs might not come together. Just press lightly. There could be space between them, that's fine. Or you might be able to lift the right leg and cross the ankles, but that's not necessary. It's just an option if you can do it. If you can't, that's great. So find whatever you can do, crossing the left thigh over the right and pressing the bottom. And this is going to be the leg position for an eagle pose. So, but there's a lot of other options, or there's some other options, so don't worry if this is difficult. Okay, then uncross, bring both feet to the mat. Take your hands out shoulder height with your palms facing up. So your knees are bent, feet on the mat, hip width apart. Arms out to the side, palms face up. We're going to do some windshield wipes. So start with an inhale in the center. And then as you come to an exhale, press your low back toward the floor. So bring your navel toward the mat and then let your legs come over to the right. Don't force them, just let them come over to the right. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, belly in, legs come to the other side. So just gentle windshield wipes. If you would like to bring the twist into your upper spine, you can take your gaze opposite direction of your knees, or the same direction as your knees, or you just can keep your gaze straight up. So that's just adding a little twist, but make sure that you bring your navel in before you twist over. And if you'd like to add one more thing, you can, as you come to center and go to the other side, you can take your palms to face down. So down when you're on one side and facing up on the other. That's just another thing, and if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Okay, then come back to center, and we're going to come up to standing. So best way for you, you can rock up, or you can come to your side, but come over onto your hands and knees. To all fours, and okay, some people are already up, that's fine. And then from here you can come up into downward facing dog, so lift your hips up. And then bend your knees, walk your hands between, your feet between your hands. Okay, everybody's already up, okay. Easy way, okay. All right, so we'll come into mountain pose. So your feet are hip width apart. Lift and spread your toes, and make sure your second toe is pointing straight ahead. And kind of rock around on your feet, find the four corners, so the ball mount of the big toe, the little toe, and around the heel. And just press ever so lightly into the mat. Notice that your kneecaps rise up and there's a slight alivening of the quadricep muscle. And take a little, bring your hip points up just a tad, just a little bit. And make a nice long waist, so lengthen up, the rib cage lifts up. And we're just going to do a gentle mountain. So you can roll your shoulders back, that's fine, open your chest, but just let your arms be heavy. So no line of energy down your arms, just lightly pushing into the earth. Bring your chin back a little bit so the ears are over the shoulders. And then let the arms hang and create a line of energy from your center up through the crown of your head. So like there's a little string pulling you up through the crown of your head. Nice long neck, shoulders away from the ears. Gentle mountain. You can close your eyes if you have the balance, or have a soft gaze at the floor in front of you. Relax your face, your jaw, your neck. Just let everything relax. You have minimal energy here because your body's in alignment, being held up. So you just release as much energy as you can and stay in the alignment. Solid like a mountain. Might sway a little bit. No, minimal effort. Stable and easy. Take a nice, slow, deep, even breath into your heart center. Okay, and then open your eyes. We're going to do, just to get some movement, a couple of half suns. So spread your fingers, press into the mat. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, reaching up, bend your knees a little or a lot. So your chest comes toward your thighs. Belly in. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins and inhale, half lift, lengthen out with a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press into your feet, lengthen out as you come up with a strong flat back. And then exhale, hands around heart space. We'll do that one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, press into your feet, come all the way up. And palms to the heart center. Very nice. Okay. Now we're going to do a forward, this might be a little balancy. Take your right foot and cross it, balancy for me, your right foot over your left, so you're crossing your legs, okay? And just find a place that you can balance, okay? Then bend your right knee and forward fold over your, so the stretch is going to be in the back of the left leg. Now if you have a block, you could bring your hands to the block or your legs or whatever. So yeah, crossing, nice, okay. So when you bend your right knee, you've got both feet on the mat, so press both feet in, but you're stretching the left leg. Okay. I think this, I don't know, okay. We're back to crossing the thighs again. That's what we're gonna need for eagle. Okay, then come on back up from that, uncross your legs, shake it out a little bit, and we'll do the other side. So this time, you're gonna cross the left foot, bring the left foot around next to the right, and first get your balance there. Bend the left knee, and see about folding forward. You don't have to fold down all the way. You don't have to do anything, actually. Okay, then come back up. Was that a little bit easier on the second side when you knew what you were going to do?
Yeah.
No, not a bit. Not one single bit. Okay. Well,
one bit down farther.
Well, we're gonna, you know, I was doing this morning in front of the mirror in my closet, and I thought, eagle pose is a hard pose. So I got in my mind, I said, okay, there's a lot of other ways we can do it. We can do it with just the arms and not the legs. Okay, so now we're gonna do the arm part of eagle pose. Okay. All right, so inhale, bring your arms out to the side, and then exhale, take the right arm under the left, okay? Now, you can bring the back of your hands together or not. You can put your palms together. So this is kind of like the thighs, right? Trying to do this stuff. If none of that works, you can do this. You can put your hands on your shoulders. Yeah. Okay, so find right arm under left, and any version, whatever's right for you is what's right. Okay, so this is going to be the arm position of eagle. This is probably supposed to be like the eagle's wings or something, I'm not sure. Okay, then inhale, bring your arms out. And this time we're gonna put the left arm under the right. And this side might be different. You might have a different configuration here. Good, great, wonderful. One more breath. Okay, then unravel, and we're gonna put it together. Okay. This is gonna be more challenging than cow face pose. So we're doing the challenging one first.
The hard one first.
Cow face pose is seated, so there's going to be no falling down in cow face pose.
So we're falling down.
And we're not going to fall down here either. You're going to have choices to make here. We're going to start with the legs, because that's the balancy part. So take your right, let's see. Take your right thigh across your left and come onto so your both feet are touching. Your right toes are touching the mat, okay? Now bend your knees. So your thighs are gonna your right thigh's kind of resting on your left. Okay, great, that's great. So you can stay here. I'm going to talk you through this first and then give you some other options if the legs aren't working for you. So I guess that option would, okay, let's just start here. Okay, so right knee across. All right, and then so the right thigh is on top, so you're going to take your right arm under and then do the whatever arms. Now, you can bend your knees more so that don't try to do this, I'll try to show you. You can take the right foot off and try to cross your ankle or press your lower knees together. That's a one leg balance. Or you can just stay on both feet flat, totally, right leg crossed over the left. Or if you want to make it a balance pose, you can lift the right leg and not do any of the crossing situation. So you might not look like an eagle, but you're doing a balance. Okay, so those are your options. And again, same with the arms and whatever. Okay, so just take a minute to build your version of your eagle today. And so balancing always has the gaze. Look at something that's not moving. Soft gaze, something that's not moving. Make sure your core is activated here and you're pressing into whatever foundation you have. And then you might think about an eagle flying free.
It would be hard for an eagle.
I know, no. I don't think their wings are like this. Anyway, okay, shake that side out. Let's try the other side. I like it. We all have our different eagles. What?
That's raining hard.
Oh gosh, okay. All right, left, so start equal standing. Okay, then left goes over right. And you can bend your knees and do whatever version you do. Or you can just have left leg raised, or you can just stand with your legs straight, whatever you want, seriously. Okay, and now since the left leg's on top, the left arm comes underneath, and so you could be an eagle with his wings all at rest or whatever, just sitting on a branch. You don't have to be flying over the lake. Okay. Do come back to your breath though. And see if you can, whatever form your pose is taking, see if you can just have a slow, deep, even breath. One more. Okay, unwrap and shake it out. Just, so what? Who cares? Take whatever movement your body wants to get rid of that tension that we probably built up right there. Okay. All right, now we're going to come down and do cow face. It'll be easier. Have your strap ready. Okay, inhale, arms go up. Exhale, bend your knees, come forward, bend them a lot, bring both hands to the mat and step your feet back. So we're going to come into downward facing dog. So spread your fingers, press into the ball mounts of your fingers. Heels are up, pedal right and left, right heel down, left heel down. And then shake your head yes and no. Make sure you don't have tension in your neck. Let your head just hang. And let's take a couple breaths in down dog. So you're pressing down through your fingers, through your hands, down your heels toward the mat. Lift your tailbone up toward the ceiling. So lengthen out and have a soft neck. And then on an inhale, bring your knees to the mat. Bring your feet out to one side and come around onto a seat. Now, you might want to sit on a blanket to raise your hips up just a little bit. Have your strap nearby. Okay, so now the legs are, here are the leg possibilities. You can cross your thighs and bring your feet back by your hips. Or you can just have a nice, easy cross-leg position. That's fine too. So whatever's works for you there. And sit up nice and tall. Now take your strap and let's see, whatever leg is, have your right leg on top, whether it's simple cross-legged or this position, have your, and let's see, right leg on top, left leg here. Take your strap over your left shoulder. I have to think this through here. Yeah, yes, that's right. Okay. And on an inhale, raise your left arm up, left, left, left. And then bring the palm to the back of your shoulder. Okay, so the strap, can you take hold of the strap in your left? Okay, and take your right hand out in front, turn the thumb down, bring that arm behind you, and take hold of the strap with your right hand. Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, now, we're gonna sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna bring the left elbow up by the ear as much as you can. So you're gonna feel a big stretch in the triceps here, but not too much, just what feels good. And slight pressure, pulling your hands apart on the strap, okay? So this is the position of eagle arms. Cow face. So your left elbow is the cow's ear. This is what I read anyway. And I don't know what's going on with the other arm, but whatever. It's a cow face pose. So nice open chest. So what we're doing here is trying to open the chest. Slight pressure on the arms. Bring your ears back over the shoulders. Okay, so just take a few breaths. So come back to your breath. Slow, deep, even breath. Feel the stretch wherever you're feeling it. Okay, then let your arms come back around. Maybe roll your shoulders a few times. Bring the strap to the other side, to the right shoulder. Cross your legs the other way. So now, whichever way you're doing it, the left leg is on top. And we'll do that to the other side. So first, once you've got your good foundation, lengthen up nice and tall. And take your right arm up and back so the palm faces your shoulder, back shoulder blade. Take a hold of the strap with your right hand. Left arm comes out, turn the thumb down so the palm faces out. Bring it behind your back. Take hold of the strap on that side. So get your hands as close as you can comfortably. Reaffirm that tall, straight spine. So lengthen right up through the crown of the head. And take your right elbow up a little bit, as much as you can, toward the ceiling. Using the strap, pull your hands apart on the strap. And close your eyes if you want, but just take a few breaths here. Inhaling, sending energy out, and exhaling, maybe softening a little bit. Get those arms a little bit to release and lengthen a little bit. One more slow, deep, even breath. Okay, then undo that, and you can put your strap away, but not too far away. And let's do just a few seated windshield wipes. So you put your hands down on the mat and just windshield wipe your legs back and forth a little bit. And then sitting up tall, bring your soles of your feet together. And you can hold on to your ankles and just gently, gently butterfly your legs. And then just hold them still. So think about releasing, relaxing those inner leg muscles, lengthening up. So use your hands to create some tension, like pulling yourself up. And each time you inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, just see if those legs can relax a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to do one twist. So you can do the twist with easy cross legs, or you can take your right foot through the right foot back by your left hip, so the right knee is bent, and then take the left foot outside the right leg. So that's kind of that cross thing. Or you can just have easy cross-legged, so your choice. And sit up nice and tall, no matter how your legs are. Take your left hand, before you move anything else, just take your left hand behind on the mat or on your, and then lengthen out through your right arm and take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. And then belly in, you can begin to turn your gaze over your left shoulder. So, twisting. As you inhale, each inhale, lengthen up. Nice, create space in your spine, lengthen up. Exhale, draw your belly in and twist around from the bottom up, from your abdomen up. So the last thing to come around is your gaze. Do not jam anything, just gentle twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, maybe twist a little more. Slow, deep, even breath. And as we come out, we're going to come out in the opposite direction. So the first thing to come around is your gaze, and then your shoulders, and then everything else. Great. Stretch out both legs and tap them on the mat. And we'll do that on the other side. So this time the left foot can come back by the right hip or cross leg, and right foot to the outside of the left, however that works, okay? And inhale, lengthen up, and take your left hand to the right knee and right hand behind you, right? Okay, lengthen first. And then an exhale, draw your belly in and begin to twist from the bottom up. Maybe go a little way, and then take another inhale, lengthen, and exhale a little bit more. You don't have to do it all at once. And find your happy place where the twist is just enough. Not too little, not too much. And then take a few slow, deep, even breaths. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, soften, twist. One more slow, deep, even breath. And then as you come out, let your gaze come around first, and then your shoulders. Lengthen out your legs. Take them out. And just see what we got here. I think we're just going to come on down. So bend your knees and firm up your core. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. And with as much, this is core, keep your core really engaged, and lower down, lower, lower, lower. And come all the way down to your back. Have your knees bent. Arms by your side, palms face down. We're just going to do a couple of moving bridge pose. So, knees bent, feet hip width apart, arms by your side, spread your fingers, press your feet into the mat, press your arms into the mat, your fingers, and on an inhale, press and lift your hips up. Don't worry about how high they go, just lift them up. And exhale, roll down from your top vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time. Lay your back on the mat. And then inhale, lift. If you'd like, you can bring your arms up overhead for your moving bridge and reach back. Exhale, come down slowly, one vertebra at a time, laying your back on the mat. A couple more moving bridges, just like that. Inhale, up. So line of energy out your knees, from your core right out through the top of your knees and out through your fingertips, two directions. Think of your chest rising up toward your chin. Keep a long neck. And then come down. And hug both knees into your chest, Apanasan, rock around on your sacrum. And we're gonna do a supine twist. So, take your right leg long and hug your left knee into your chest and then guide it across your right leg. So your right knee goes toward, left knee is moving toward the right. Left arm straight out, shoulder height. So your gaze can be up or to either side. But as we hold this twist, as with always twist, inhale, just think about inflating your body like a balloon. So send the inhale everywhere in your body, create space, and then exhale, let go, just feel release. You just think release. And then see if you can feel that release somewhere in your body. So we're going to be here for several breaths, so just every breath, inhale. Send the breath all through the body, create space. Exhale, release, relax. Make sure your face and jaw, everything is relaxed there. Okay, and the next inhale, bring everything back to center, lengthen out your left leg, bend your right leg, right knee, and take your left knee over toward, right knee over toward the left, sorry. So your left leg is long, your right leg is bent and coming toward the left. Okay, so find a comfortable position. You can have your hand on that left leg to kind of weight it down a little bit or not. Left arm is out, shoulder height. Okay, several breaths on this side. Same way. Inhale. Send that breath everywhere. Create space. Exhale. Just let go. Okay, then inhale, come back to center, take any movement that your body wants, maybe a happy baby, or any movement, or you can, if you're ready, you can prepare for Shavasana, which is just a supine position where you're balanced and comfortable and expending no energy, just letting yourself feel supported by the mat, totally supported, safe. And I will come around and cover you, bring you anything you need. If you raise your hand and wiggle your fingers, let me know you need something. No, don't let me know you need something. You need something. Patty, do you
Oh,
want
no.
to- Okay.
Thank you, though.
How about you, Mary? You want me to cover you with a blanket?
No, I'm good.
Okay, okay, all right. All right, so as you're ready for Shavasana, I'll be gonna be here for about 4 or 5 minutes. So, Shavasana is an important pose. It's when you allow your body to integrate all the movements, and we've done some weird ones, movements that we did in practice. It's just coming inside again, being aware of everything but attaching to nothing. So just, if you find your mind wandering, just say, oh, I'm thinking about that. Let it float on by. And just give yourself a few minutes of just being breath by breath in the present moment. So just gently bring your awareness back to the space and begin to waken your body slowly with small movements, and just take your time coming up to a comfortable seat. You don't have to hurry. Just best way for you. When you're ready, meet in a seat. So sit up nice and tall, and just take a few moments to do what we did at the beginning. Come back, scan your body, notice how your body feels physically. Notice your emotions that might be there. Notice the state of your mind. And notice your breath. Just notice how you feel after practice. Maybe revisit your intention. And I invite you to bring your hands, palms together at your heart, thumbs at your heart space. And bow to your efforts today, your willingness to try some different kinds of things, and especially to give your body what it needs, to listen to your body, because yoga is a practice, not a performance. And although we share an energy, we each have different bodies, we have different, so our shapes will be different. And when I look out and see each of you doing a little bit of a different thing, that means that you're really doing yoga. So congratulations. And as always, I thank you for letting me share the practice with you and share your energy. And the light and teacher in me bows to and honors the very same light and teacher in each one of you. Namaste.